Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is WV Running Dawn here. I was working on my race day video and I realized I didn't even make a recap yet. So I'm going to do a recap video today. The actual race video will be, I'll upload that here later on this week. But the race, we got there plenty early to do our thing. Got my race packet and my headband bib, and we were there early enough that we got to see some of the beast heats leave. We got to see like the 8:15, 8:25, 8:30, 8:40, something like that. There was a few of them that went before the time that I was supposed to go at 8:50. Half marathon left at 8:45. The 10K left at 8:50. But you'll see some of those heat videos just when they took off. You'll see some of those in the race video. But as far as the race, I started out pretty good. I told Stacy that I'll know early on how the race is going to go, because I didn't know how much the elevation was going to bother me. And I think I got probably about a mile or so in, started going uphill, and at that time, that's when I started walking, and I could tell my knee was bothering me a little bit. But then I ended up, we got to the place where the half marathon and the 10K divided. So at that point, I started going up. We started going uphill, and I got to the top of that hill. When I got to the top of that hill, we had, it was, you know, the decline, and that's really when my knee started hurting me most, is when I was going downhill, because it was like a lot of pounding down on the knee at that point. But I did get through that, got on some more. I passed a few people, they passed me and all that kind of stuff, but I got to the point where I was about a mile away, and I gave Stacy a call and said, "Hey, I'm about a mile away. You know, you'll see me soon coming in or whatever." And I could hear the music and stuff that they have playing at the finish line. So I'm like, oh, it must be pretty close. So I did my little zigzags and ups and downs and went, followed the trail in, and it turned out that actually the race, according to my watch, was 5.66 miles, which is like a half a mile less than an actual 10K is. So I was like, I don't know why. I thought maybe something was wrong with my watch. Maybe I stopped it early or whatever. But whenever I got the results said the same amount of time that mine did. So I'm like, nah, I don't know what's going on there. But there was a lot of rain that weekend, especially Friday and a little bit on Saturday, and my race was on Sunday. So it could have been the fact that they maybe had to change the route of the course there at the last minute, and you know, they can do that because, you know, that's it's their race, so they have to do that kind of stuff for safety purposes or whatever. But after the race, I actually felt good after the race. Just hanging around with Stacy and Dexter there for a while before we started home. And I was going to stay for some of the awards, but they were just going to be later on in the day, and I didn't want to stick around that long. But on the way home, Stacy's driving. We stopped in Summersville. Oh, not Summersville. We stopped in Fayetteville at a place called Pies and Pints. Had us a pizza and I had a beer, and all the way home after that, my knee was just like throbbing, like boom, 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 hurting. So that was pretty much how it was the entire way home. And then I took my medicine, my inflammatory medicine and stuff, and went to work. Tuesday, I had Monday off, went to therapy, and told them about the race. I don't think they were too happy that I actually did a race, but I think, you know, I was like, well, I paid for the hotel and I paid for the race, so what else? You know, I don't want to lose all that money. But anyway, it is what it is. I did I've had two more therapy sessions after that. I seem to be, I think I'm doing all right. I had, it still hurts me when I drive sometimes, but outside of driving, when I'm just sitting around, it's not too bad. But I feel better like when I'm just like doing like slow walking. But Stacy and I did a 7-mile walk yesterday. We're still doing our 10K plan, so even walking for a long distance, it does bother me a little bit. But you know, I can't just sit around and not do anything. I just want to try to stay as active as I can. But I still want to stay as active as I can, so I'm trying to still do that. Maybe I get my bike out, start riding my bike more, or doing some I don't know, some kind of light upper body weightlifting, that kind of stuff, instead of always running and pounding on my knees. But I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and a recap of how the race was and how I'm doing as far as physical therapy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, it's a great day to go for a run wherever you may be. Next race is this coming Saturday. It's in Reesville. It's the Ready, Set, Run 5K. So I'll see how I'm feeling. I'll probably get out there and run it, just not real fast, real hard or anything. So like, comment, subscribe, like I said, and come back again so you can see me in the next one.